So I should say, this fic has the tag, author is sleep deprived.
Oh, perfect. I love it when they're sleep deprived.
Would you like to hazard a guess how many fics have that tag?
I'm going to guess it's about 150,000.
Okay.
I'm going to say...
Grace, higher or lower?
Oh, I'm going to say lower.
It's lower. It's 8,000.
Only 8,000.
Which
it's
is
a
a
lot,
lot.
But I'm still disappointed it's not higher.
Yeah.
So,
authors that are listening, get a good night's sleep. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, get a good night's sleep, but put it in the tags anyway.
Live your best life.
No, better still, smashing a load of Buckfast, then you'll be drunk and sleep deprived.
No, we're not condoning.
But you'll be living on pure caffeine and alcohol, so you'll be fine.
Absolutely.
Just don't fight your keyboard.
Pour yourself a Glasgow cocktail.
Please ignore Nick. We don't condone any of this.
No, don't drink to excess. Everything in moderation.
Besides, hang on, what's moderate for Buckfest? Because that's just fight juice.
None.
Yes.
No Buckfast is sensible.
This is the thing. It's like like drinking most alcohol. It's like a dimmer switch, isn't it? Like you can have as little or as much as you like.
Yeah.
Buckfast is just a fucking switch. It's all or nothing. It has to be.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, if you want to get absolutely shit-faced but power through till the morning, Buckfast is your drink.
Oh. I underestimated Buckfast until I went to your housewarming and tried to fight your mate who was a baker and who goes to the gym more than anyone I've known. Basically the biggest guy in the room I tried to take on.
Yeah, that's it. Like,
for those who haven't seen Grace, she is not the biggest person in the room. And it would have been a very one-sided fight.
I went full
pretty much.
chihuahua.
Yeah. Grace is Scrappy-Doo after one drink of Buckfast.
I know, I think this guy just basically stood there and, like, Grace bounced off him a couple of times and, like, that was about it.
I think we're friends, though. Like, somehow.
Okay.
Excellent.
So, Grace, this is your topic, so this is your show to take over.
Okay.
Let banter commence.
Commence the banter, Grace.
Oh no. Not if you say it like that.
Hold on, our special guest today, the Archbishop of Banterbury, is here.
No.
Hello there, lads.
Good evening.
Oh god.
It is I.
Oh, Lord Bishop, we haven't seen you since 2013. Where have you been?
I was trapped
dead
inside
meme?
a cheeky Nando's.
Yeah, I've got stuck in spoons, mate, innit?
Oh god.
Well, maybe this is too British-centric for our international audience.
Oh, they
I
need
think
to
even
know...
Americans have heard of this bullshit. Vaguely.
Okay. Good.
That's it, actually. If you go up and you look up the 6 bong green text...
Yeah, okay.
Totally accurate.
So for any of our US listeners, are you aware of Nando's? If so, you can get in touch.
You are desperate for people to get in touch. If you've heard of this very popular chain of food,
I'd love me some validation.
Please talk to us. We like it too.
No, we don't. It's not like...
How does the activity of breathing affect your life? Please get in touch.
I'm personally fond of the exhale.
Oh, no.
Okay, Grace, what are we covering today?
We are covering Boku no Hero Academia, otherwise known as My Hero Academia, and it's about a bunch of school children learning to be superheroes in a super school.
Ah,
Yes.
Okay.
So, James, you've seen a little bit of this.
I have. Yeah, we watched the first 2 seasons, I think.
It might have been maybe 1.5.
Yeah, I must confess, it's an anime I dropped off. Because it got a bit kind of samey. Like, it started to turn into all the other kind of shonen mangas. As soon as they hit the tournament arc, I was like, oh, okay, another one of these. I've been here before. I know how this works. No thanks. And then I kind of dropped out.
Alright, okay.
Okay. Nick, what do you know of it?
I know that it exists, and I know the title of it.
excellent.
It's a good start.
Yes, excellent.
I will say I'm quite fond of All Might. We don't often get good, unambiguously good heroes in fiction anymore. Like the full schoolboy goody two shoes Superman archetype. There's always got to be some kind of grim edge to them. So it's quite nice just to have All Might be unambiguously nice.
Oh, that's good. I should mention that I can count off the amount of animes I've seen on one hand. So, I'm probably the wrong person to ask.
I don't think there's any cars in this one.
I can imagine not.
There is a man with rocket legs, though.
Oh, nice. That's not really a superpower. You can sort of build them.
No, I mean, his legs have, exhausts coming out the back.
Born with these.
He was born with rocket legs.
Well, alright, so when they hit about 4 years old, their powers manifest. So, some wake up one day and they're completely invisible, others fall through the floor because suddenly they can shift through matter, others turn into birds. And this guy started growing steel engines out of his legs.
Oh, good grief.
Like the rest of his family. So a lot of it's hereditary.
Okay. So, I get how this works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
our protagonist didn't have any powers to begin with, but then he was granted All Might's abilities, which give him the power to break his legs at will.
Yeah.
Why does that benefit anybody?
I know, right?
Alright, so it's later explained what that was about. So the main character is essentially a very fluffy boy with hair that reminds you of broccoli. And he is a good, honest lad who just didn't get any powers, and then a superhero shows up who wants to hand down the power to him, which is seemingly impossible. He doesn't know how to use this power correctly. He puts 100% of the energies from this superhero's power into his arms, which breaks his arms on impact every fucking time. And eventually the school nurse is just like, look, I'm a healer with healing powers, but I can't fix this shit continuously. You gotta find another way around it. So he learns by studying the microwave not to put 100% of his power into anything he does. So now he's using his legs because he's overbroken his arms, basically, is what's going on.
So,
Nick, you know how most shonen anime characters study the blade?
He studied the microwave.
He studied the microwave.
He literally twigged it by looking at a microwave. He was just like, it explodes if I only put one in there for too long. Like my arms. Luckily I've got legs to expel now. But
So hang on a minute. I'm just imagining this scene where he actually does graduate and ends up being like a fully fledged superhero. And there's something going on. There's this woman being held hostage by the supervillain, and then he goes, "Don't worry, I'll save you." And then there's just sickening cracking sounds, and he just crumples to the floor.
That's pretty much it.
He doesn't break his limbs if he doesn't put 100% of the power.
Yeah, if he does it properly,
he's
fine.
still young. He's still squishy. He can't actually put. He hasn't had it long enough.
Right.
Once he's grown up and he's jacked like a JoJo character, then he'll be able to do it. But he's still a squishy little boy at the moment.
Right. Okay. I see.
Yeah.
And from what I've heard of the show, his powers expand as well. Like he gains other things.
Really?
Yeah. I saw on the wiki the other day.
I suppose they've got to keep the plot going somehow.
Yeah.
It's kind of miffed me out, because I liked that his thing was just being strong, and then that he kind of had to work around that. But he gains... Let me just look it up again.
We would like to remind our listeners that the Shipping Forecast is a fully researched and professional podcast.
And sponsored by Bad Dragon.
No.
Yeah, so he gains a danger sense, a whip called Black Whip, and he can float.
He can float but not fly.
Yeah, he can suspend himself in mid-air.
I don't understand how...
I think it might be spoilery to find out how this happens.
Oh yeah, spoiler alert, by the way.
I kind of assume anyone listening to this is up to date on things.
Yeah, but I want to watch it and I haven't gone all the way through it yet.
Oh, sorry.
So now you know he gains the ability to float. I guess that's kind of ruined the show for you, really.
Well, this was your idea, Grace.
Yeah, I know. But, like, he's already got a mate whose whole thing is floating and zero gravity. So I don't know how redundant that makes her at this point. Hopefully it doesn't, because she's really nice. So
Yeah, she's nice, but I don't want to call her useless, but...
Oh,
She's
okay.
not useless.
Actually, no, to be honest, no, she was actually quite good the one time she had a fight. Now I remember.
She just doesn't.
She fought the, who did she fight? Was it the explosion guy?
Yeah. Bakugo Katsuki.
Yeah, and it actually went quite well.
Explosion
That I
guy.
remember.
She kept tanking all his explosives at her
Mm.
and, like, tricked him with a shirt at one point. And all the time she was, like, making rocks float above his head, and then she just let them all down on him at
Yes,
once.
that was the fight I remember.
Ah, right, okay.
Sadly, he survived it and beat the shit out of her.
Oh, are you not a fan of the explosion kid, Bakugo?
I think he's a very toxic individual that needs a bit of character development, because I haven't seen it that far, so maybe he redeems himself. Ultimately, he's a very, very vile character in my eyes.
So he is the one I expect we're going to be seeing the most of.
Yeah,
in this.
he is a...
Because...
Yeah, he's fanfic bait, I think.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, Bakugo is the bad boy.
Because he's the main character's bully,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
And he's always treating him like shit. Always has done. And then he doesn't
Look, I'm
get
gonna
why
post-
suddenly the kid he's always bullied is suddenly ridiculously strong for no fucking reason. And he thinks he's had this power the whole time and just wasn't fighting him fairly. So
Right,
he
okay.
feels belittled because he's got this fucking ego on him, isn't he?
So this guy's hero name is Great Explosion Murder God Dynamite.
Wow.
So in
Yeah.
the Japanese, when he tried to come up with his name, it was actually a massive pun on his actual name.
Ah.
Oh, right, okay.
So that would be a pun, it just doesn't quite scan.
Yeah, it
English.
doesn't translate very well.
Okay.
I'm kind of disappointed. I wanted his name to, like, translate over to, say, Michael Bay. Which would be quite funny.
That would be appropriate.
Yeah, paper-thin plot, paper-thin personality, but lots of explosions.
Yeah. So, any other characters do you think we should talk about?
Right, so
Who
there is
we're
a
likely to
character
see?
who is in their class, and his name is Krishma. And I think
Krishma.
I'm pronouncing that right, I have no idea. Either way, he's got pointy teeth, and he's got red hair, and he's probably the closest thing Bakugo has got to a friend, because he's always hanging out with him and sort of refuses to not hang out with him as much as Bakugo would like to be like this lone wolf figure. And he's just a ray of sunshine to contrast Bakugo's explosive, mean personality.
Is he the one that turns into... Is it wood or is it metal?
He doesn't turn into a substance, but he makes himself solid.
Right,
Yes.
okay.
So provided he's full of energy, he will make himself virtually unbreakable.
Yeah, because he fought someone who had a similar power.
Yeah, he fought a guy who could turn himself into steel.
Yes, that was it.
And they were sort of like head to head.
Okay, I've got the wiki up. I'm just kind of looking for him. This'll out me as not being the true weeb that I am. Often I don't learn character names and I'll just assign them a name, especially if it's all Japanese names, because I sometimes struggle with remembering them. So I just give them random names based on their appearance. Like Jetpack Legsman, who was the guy with the rocket
Idiot.
shins.
Idiot is Mega Legs.
Ah. See, I personally think Jetpack Legsman is a better name, but
I don't know, Mega Legs is pretty good.
Mega Legs is pretty solid.
It's nice and catchy for me.
Yeah. Mega Legs.
Oh,
What's your name?
he's-
Mega Legs.
Idiot is also very nice. He comes from a family of professional superheroes who are all about jetpack legs, and they all sort of dress as knights
Mhm.
and run around saving the city.
Yeah, he's wholesome.
But thing
I
is,
like
he
him.
looks like he sells you insurance.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, he's a big nerd.
He is a big nerd. He's the student council president as well.
Yes.
He's all about he's lawful good, very much so.
And being
Oh.
the student council president always has a certain connotation in anime.
I don't know. I don't think he didn't make it.
Oh,
as
yeah,
being
actually,
that
yeah, tell a
popular for
lie.
some
He
reason.
doesn't really fit that.
It might be because he's completely oblivious to love.
Right, okay.
He doesn't strike me as someone who would get in the love game very well, despite
Yeah,
being
Yeah.
the biggest, most muscular of the. Oh no, I suppose he's not the most muscular, but out of the main cast, he's pretty He's probably the biggest.
Yeah, no one's as
Apart
hench
from
as
All
All Might.
I'm guessing that the connotations that being class president has is that you're a giant nerd.
No, it's you are a powerful, calculating individual in
Oh.
most anime. Like the
He
student,
is.
most anime student councils have more power than the government.
Yeah.
Like they're more coordinated than governments,
Than the teacher.
and often have more resources for some reason.
If you want to be class president in UK high schools, you're seen as a giant nerd.
Yeah,
My
So-
I mean you
brother-
probably are in Japanese schools too. but-
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
The
usually top
trope
of the
is-
leaderboard, aren't they? But my brother was a student council president, and basically on the election day, the guy before him came up with this really, really good speech about what he was going to do for the school and all the money he was going to put towards special things. And my brother literally just went up on stage, was like, everything what he said, and I'll give you chocolate if you vote for me, and he won.
Bravo.
He's a prick, and he's still got the little badge somewhere as well.
So, other notable mentions of characters?
Right. Oh yeah, we should probably mention some females.
Yes.
Yeah, so-
Yeah, okay.
This is someone I expect is going to show up prominently.
Actually, I honestly think there will Uraraka
Uraraka.
or Achaka. Oh, fuck these names! I can't say names, can I?
I'll give you time to pronounce it. In the meantime, I'm going to introduce Nick. So this is Himiko Toga.
Okay.
Her whole thing is biting people,
Yeah, you can
Oh.
kind of tell.
and I have always called her Poundland Harley Quinn because she's got that same kind of energy.
What? Mentally disturbed.
She's well into the main character. She's disturbed and yeah,
Blonde with her hair up.
blonde.
Yeah. Either
Blonde.
side.
I'd argue she's somewhat thirsty. You know.
Yeah, Harley Quinn energy.
I reckon we're gonna. If we see any women, it's probably gonna be a fair bit of her.
Yeah, it's sort of the fetishization of mental illness.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's exactly where she is.
right, okay.
Oh,
In
dear.
fact, I think it's time for Dictionary Corner. I believe she is what is known as a yandere.
Oh.
What's a
Yeah.
Which
yandere,
is-
Jim?
It's like a tsundere, but the opposite,
What
where they
was
seem
that?
vaguely normal, but then they're actually kind of psycho.
Okay.
So it's when they get they're deeply kind of keen, and instead of being angry at you, they're just really obsessive.
Oh, so
It's sort of an obsessive personality, and they will try and harm their competitors, shall we say.
I get it. So, like, tsundere is basically they like you, but they'd never show it. And yandere is that sort of weird stalker who may decide at any moment that, oh, if I can't have him, then no one can. And then,
Yes.
yeah, right, okay.
That's exactly it. And Himiko Toga has exactly that energy.
I see.
So I think we'll be seeing a fair bit of her.
Mm.
In contrast, we have Uraraka. Wait,
Uraraka.
Ura-
or whatever.
Uraraka.
Who is one of the main characters, who is not
I
a
don't know.
villain.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Yeah, she's quite
Crazy.
wholesome.
yeah, she's the lady who levitates and uses gravity to her advantage
Oh, right, okay.
as a superpower. And she's very friendly, comes from a poor background, and she's kind of the first person the main character becomes friends with.
Yeah.
And
All right,
they-
fair enough.
They seem to have the most compatibility.
Yes.
Right,
In the
okay.
show.
They are both cinnamon buns.
I think they go to prom together as well.
Hey.
Oh, that's
Which
nice.
is funny because she turns up in like a little pink dress, but she's got knuckle dusters on.
Because why not? I
Yes.
suppose you've got to be prepared for every eventuality.
Pretty much.
Mhm. We haven't talked about Poundland Zuko yet, have we?
Oh yes, Poundland Zuko Todoroki.
So his real name is Shoto Todoroki.
Yeah. Ironically,
He-
his dad's the Fire Lord as well,
Yeah.
who is a
Yeah,
pro.
half his hair is. I'll get a picture up. So half his hair is white and half of it is red. It's because
Oh,
Do you
on
want
one
to
side
guess?
he has
No,
ice
James.
power. Oh,
Let's make
so-
him guess what
so-
his power is.
Okay. What is powers?
I am guessing, other than cutting people on all that edge, I'm guessing that like it's something to do with fire and ice.
You are 100% correct.
Yes.
Hey, nice.
He controls fire and ice.
Ah, right. With his right hand and
Actually-
left hand, respectively, I imagine.
His superhero name is half hot, half cold.
Mm-hmm.
Right, okay.
Because they come up with their own superhero names.
So he's Captain Tepid.
Yes, that's what we're calling him from here on out.
Captain Tepid.
Fucking
Captain
Captain
Tepid.
Oh, bless him. Actually, kind of think of it, that kind of suits his personality, really.
Yeah, it does.
He's pretty reserved.
He does look like the sort of the emo kid.
I was actually going to say his hair is one piece missing away from looking like a fab.
A what?
It is.
A fab.
It is
A
fucking
fab?
hell.
Yeah, a fab.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
but he needs sprinkles, man.
Yeah, he's just missing the sprinkles.
he needs a brown bit with like some hundreds and thousands on it.
Yes. Yes, he
Kind of
does.
reminds me of like those polos, those little swirly sweets you get, which are red
Yes.
and white.
The strawberry
Yeah.
and cream ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know
I know
what
what
it
you
is.
mean. So he's Captain Tepid Fabulous.
I'm going with Captain
I
Tepid
vaguely
though. That's a
remember.
fantastic name.
I vaguely remember everyone dressing up for Halloween in like a comic or a manga or something. And or doing something for April Fool's Day, and his joke, because he's got a great sense of humour, is that he just switched the colours of his hair around and he was upset that no one noticed. 'Cause he thought it was vulgar.
Oh dear.
I know.
Excellent.
He's very awkward, bless him.
So there is one more honorary mention I would like to get.
Yeah?
I don't think we're going to see much shipping of him. I do think he's maybe a relevant character to talk
Okay.
about.
Hmm.
And that's this asshole,
Oh,
whose name is
Mineta.
Minoru Mineta. And
Mineta.
he's just the pervy one. His power is throwing the grapes in his hair.
Yeah, and they just
But
stick
what-
to shit.
They just stick to
Those-
things.
Those
Yeah.
bubbles on his hair, he detaches them, throws them, and they stick.
That's literally
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's it. So yeah, the guy who can brainwash people when you talk back to him didn't make it. This dickhead, who's about 4 foot and throws grapes, did. And I'm not happy about it because he's a massive
According
pervert.
to the wiki, he is 3'5".
He's 3'5". What a dick.
Yeah.
He basically wanted to become a hero to impress girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
He is the standard pervy degenerate
He-
character
yeah.
as well.
and like throwing grapes would do that. How?
That's just what he was born with, man. Like,
Yeah.
he's trying to make
He
the
didn't
best
choose
of what he's
grape
got.
life.
Right.
Grape life
Okay.
chose
Fair
him.
enough. But then again, I thought everybody had superpowers in this universe.
Almost.
Yeah, like 90% of the population.
Right. Okay.
And then
But you don't-
bits in
They're
society
not all
where people...
good powers.
Well,
Like, some
Yeah.
people get being able to control fire. Some people get looking like a dog.
Yeah.
it's a lot.
It's not fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
the
think
guy's
it's-
mum can, like, levitate things really slowly, I think.
Yeah, she can attract small objects, and his dad can breathe fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So, also, honorary mention to Midoriya's mum,
Yeah.
Daku's mum. She is very wholesome.
She is a sweet.
Oh, okay.
Like, every scene we see her in, she's quite lovely and kind of...
Oh, yeah, a lot of people ship
There's,
her with
there's
All
loads of,
Might.
like, flashbacks, too. Like, him being raised, and it's very cute.
Oh well, that's nice.
Mm. Sorry, what were you going to say, Grace?
I was going to say she often gets shipped with All Might. You
Oh.
know, being honorary
Yeah.
dad of the show.
Oh,
Yeah.
we
I
may
buy that.
we may see that then.
So, talking of shipping, shall we get into it?
Yeah, we could get into
we
it.
Should probably actually look up some fics now.
Yeah, we're 40 minutes into recording.
What superpowers would you prefer to be born with?
Excellent question.
Oh.
I'm quite partial to teleportation.
Yeah, fair enough.
I remember fondly that film Jumper from the mid-2000s.
Oh
How
yeah,
much fun they had with teleporting in that.
yeah. I watched that. I was so disappointed that it wasn't about cardigans.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. What about you, Grace?
Probably shape-shifting, provided that the appendages I grow work.
Okay.
So you want loads of different... You don't just want turning into a cat, you want being able to grow an extra arm and slap someone with it.
Yeah, why not? Like,
No,
all of it.
that's
I want
fair.
the bag when it comes to shape-shifting.
Yeah, fair enough.
Makes sense to me. Nick?
I'd like the power to unseize any nut or bolt or fastening.
That's quite basic. I
Yeah.
don't know. Would you not want something? Go big. Go technomancy.
Treat yourself. Yeah.
No, that's all I'd ever want.
I've typed in My Hero Academia and I've searched by hits descending. And the first thing on top for most hits, something really stood out for me, is the fact it has the tag The Sixth Sense AU.
The Sixth Sense, as in the Bruce Willis
As in the film with Bruce Willis. And spoilers for The Sixth Sense. Bruce Willis is dead at the end.
Okay.
It's that film.
I've never seen it, man.
This is the thing, I've not seen it. It's one of those really common spoilers that, like, Snape kills Dumbledore.
Yeah.
And I'm really pissed off. In fact, I have a standing order with my close friends. If I'm ever in a position where I've been, like, put in a coma or I get amnesia or something, make me watch Sixth Sense. I want to see it without knowing the twist at the end.
Okay.
I want it completely unspoiled.
Fair enough.
So, yeah.
When you wake up and your memory's been erased, you want to watch Bruce Willis The Sixth
I've
Sense.
told you, Nick, this. I've told our other close friends. I'm offended you don't remember this. What if I get hit by a bus tomorrow?
Well, now we know because you've told us.
Now you know. Make me watch Sixth Sense.
Right.
Imagine if you lost your memory and you never got to rewatch it.
Well,
you'd never know what you were missing, would you?
Yeah.
That's why I need a third party, like my close friends, to be like, here's Sixth Sense, watch it, you'll enjoy it.
On the other hand, if we thought you had died, everyone would have joined together to delete your search history from your mum.
Honestly, just put the hard drive in the microwave. Be quicker.
If I die before you guys, then you have my permission to come round, take both of my computers and set fire to them.
What about your phone?
And my phone.
What's wrong with you lot?
Anyway,
if I die, make everything on my laptop a PowerPoint presentation so I can scar everyone at my funeral.
You are on.
That's rather fitting.
Also, I want a speech, and the person who does the best speech gets everything I own. The person who does the second best speech gets my corpse. Good luck.
Yeah, Grace has got this made.
Also, I want strippers at my funeral. I want you all crying and like shoving 20s down underwear and shit.
Male or female?
You'll find out.
Okay, I guess we will.
Anyway.
The world and their mum now knows how I want to go.
So, this fic, the Sixth Sense one,
yes.
if we can get back to the topic at hand, is almost 250,000 words long.
Wow.
Wow.
There's a lot to write about in this AU.
Yeah. So it's part one of Deku Sees Dead People.
Okie doke.
By Pit Viper of Doom.
Yesterday upon the stair, I met a man who wasn't there.
Oh, God.
He wasn't there again today. I think he must have gone away.
So, yeah, it is 400,000 words long.
Wow.
Or 60 chapters. And this is part one. There are 3 parts.
That really is some going.
They started it in 2016, it finished in 2019. So 3 years to write it, which makes sense with it being that long. We're not going to get to cover this one in depth, because that's a lot of words.
Maybe worth a skim, though.
You can if you want. Yeah, I'm impressed that this is a Sixth Sense AU, and they've also somehow managed to fit some relationships in.
I think you're going to like this.
Okay.
It's pretty short and sweet, but it's called Heroes Are for Preps.
Okay.
And
Right.
It's by All for Pun.
Good name.
It's a crossover between My Hero Academia and My Immortal.
No.
Jesus.
Seriously, one of the characters in it is Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven Way.
Get that in my eyes.
Oh my god.
Move over Tokoyami, there's a new edgelord in Class 1A.
Post that link.
Here it is.
Oh, Lord.
I wonder what her power's gonna be.
All for
It's
fun.
you know me and my newfound crack addiction.
I'm sorry I got you addicted to crack.
It's fine.
It was bound to happen eventually.
But here it is. So this is on like page 3 if you type in My Hero Academia and then crack.
Oh,
So here it
Draco
is.
Malfoy is here as well.
Nyx is brilliant. It even starts with like a paragraph about what she's wearing.
Yes.
She strutted to the front of the
Here
classroom
we
with a
go.
long, uneven, black, manic, panic-dyed hair trailing behind her. She was dressed head to toe in 2008 Hot Topic couture, adorned with torn fishnets and mismatched arm warmers. Her eyeshadow was smeared across the corner of her eyes, reminiscent of a solemn raccoon that had faced great turmoil. I'm going to read that one again.
Trash digging endeavour.
Her eyeshadow was smeared across the corner of her eyes, reminiscent of a solemn raccoon that had faced great turmoil in the trash digging endeavour.
Oh my god, look at the way she speaks. It's even in the same style of
Hello,
misspelling that
I'm
My
from
Immortal is
Hogwarts,
written in.
the famous school. I'm also famous. I'm also a vampire.
The famous skull.
Yeah, famous school.
Like the fucking lager.
So, we didn't talk about Aizawa, the teacher, but he is also a goth with massive bags over his eyes.
His power is that as long as he's staring at someone or looking at them, they can't use their quirk or their power.
Oh, that's kind of handy to have if you're a teacher, I suppose.
Dementia Way-san. Please remove your shoe from the
This is brilliant. My name's Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway. I'm from Hogwarts and I'm a vampire and also a witch too. I like My Chemical Romance. They're the bestest band ever and Good Charlotte. I love Hot Topic and if you don't shop there, you're a prep and I hate stupid preps.
Everyone clapped.
The class honour slowly clapped. Right.
The principal made an exception because my style was too hardcore. It's why she's not wearing a uniform. Understandable, have a nice day. Yeah, fair. Have a nice day.
He knows it's bullshit, but he just doesn't care. He can't care about anything.
Just no fucks given.
So I have a crossover I'm curious about, mostly because it's a crossover with something I've never heard of.
Okay.
Called Pizza Thought.
Pizza Thought.
Pizza Thought. And I'm curious what the Pizza Thought is.
Well, I know... hang on a minute.
It's very short and very sweet.
Oh, it's like Femboy Hooters. I understand now.
Ah, right, okay.
I don't know if you guys have been on the internet enough to be aware of Femboy Hooters.
No.
No, is that a thing?
I will let you research that in your own time. But
Okay.
Pizza Thought is a similar meme.
Right, okay.
I understand now. Deku recently took a job as a pizza delivery boy for a pizzeria called Pizza Thought. Unfortunately, or fortunately, he didn't know that the thought part of the name was literal.
What did he think it meant?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Yeah, here we go. Special delivery on hiatus.
This is a crack smart fic that involves Izuku delivering pizzas and getting laid. Some of the ladies may fall for him, or vice versa. I really need to figure the plot.
Fair enough.
Good luck. Milk Bar was the thickest woman Izuku had ever seen in his life, rivaling even his mother.
What?
That's a little bit creepy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. There's also someone called Chadsworth.
Fucking Chadsworth.
Chadsworth was a very muscular gentleman and was the second tallest person in the pizzeria. Topping 5'11", he was in charge of customer service, the man who assured the customers left satisfied and happy.
That's excellent. I'd fucking love a butler called Chadsworth who's just this fucking bro in a suit.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, each chapter is him meeting different women by the looks of it.
And getting laid, I suppose.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm glad that the trope of the pizza delivery person travelling around getting laid is still going strong.
Alive and well outside of the porn community.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh shit. Chapter 3 is called Hot Single MILFs in Your Area.
Shit, oh, wow, really?
In your area.
In your area.
Yes.
Maybe you shouldn't click on it, maybe it's spam.
I've already clicked on it.
Spam on pizza. I'll have to try that.
Oh
Ugh.
no.
What's the matter, big boy? Never had a hot MILF suck your cock before.
Oh, we're back.
God.
We're back to Wii Fitness Trainer woman, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Notes. Hello, you all
Wow.
really seem to like cheap porn flicks as a plot for a fic. Interesting.
Okay, let's look at bro.
And it's pretty much a meme.
They
Bro.
are best bros.
Kirishima and Kaminari are best bros. Now, let me remind myself which those two are. Kaminari is the lightning guy,
Yeah.
and Kirishima,
Is your solid boy.
he's the solid boy who gets hard.
Yeah.
Not in this fic, as it turns out.
So the thing about the lightning guy is he's quite powerful, he can shoot lightning and all, but once he runs out of lightning, his brain just stops.
I think it's more like if he goes over like 10,000 volts or something, his brain goes to mush.
Mm-hmm.
But that's his like ultimate attack,
Yeah.
but it renders him a fucking idiot. But he's not very
Yes.
clever anyway, so not a lot
Yeah.
gets damaged.
He gets even stupider for a bit.
That's
Yeah.
probably why.
Mm.
All the electricity working away at his brain.
And this fic is by someone called Awkward Kaminari, so they're clearly a fan. Okay, so this fic...
Karishma inhaled deeply, hand resting on Kaminari's shoulder. Bro, he started. Yes, bro, Kaminari. With a gesture with the opposite hand. Karishma gazed deeply into Kaminari's eyes as he spoke. Tell the whole world we're bros. Kaminari didn't even hesitate to lean into the redhead ear and whisper, we're bros. Karishma's brows furrowed. Kaminari moving back only a few inches. Why'd you whisper, bro? He asked, voice cracking. Kaminari squeezed Karishma's shoulders reassuringly. Because you're my whole world, bro. The blonde replied with sincerity. Karishma's eyes welled with tears. Bro!
Aww.
Thank you, awkward Kaminari.
Oh,
That was
dear, oh, dear, oh,
precious.
dear.
Oh. Well, that was wholesome.
Mhm. So, I have to apologise to you, Nick, because I have one here. It's a crossover of things me and Grace both like, but you have not seen at all.
Okay.
So this is called In His Elements by writer Green Reads. It is an Avatar, Last Airbender, and My Hero Academia crossover, in which I think it's our boy Aang going to the school.
Okay.
But what drew me to this is the tag angst, more like angst, am I right?
Hey! Brilliant.
So
what's...
I'm just looking to see if Zuko is
You're
involved.
the spiritual avatar of an entirely different world, and in the process of keeping the peace with said spirits originating from your dimension, you've come to our world to stop the actively malicious versions of your spirits because our world told your world that something is wrong. The child shrugged and grinned, looking too cheery for someone currently in handcuffs. Pretty much, he chirped. Your world's spirit is really polite too. Ours was super grumpy about all the spirits escaping, but then yours says it was okay, so long as I teach her more about them on the way back. Okay. So Aang's going
excellent.
around chasing
The spirits from
in-
Avatar have crossed over to the Hero Academia world, and Aang has come to help save the day. That's a good
So,
premise.
essentially, it's Ghostbusters with a bit of interdimensional travel.
Yeah.
Hey.
Imagine if a psychic Buddhist monk showed up to bust your ghosts.
Because
That's
busting
kind of
makes you
how it
feel
works. Busting does make you feel good.
good.
But I'm curious about this one specifically. I want to see him meet Captain Tepid and just be like, you look
That's who
familiar.
he was talking to.
Yeah, all right.
Does he say, you look familiar at any point?
Oh, probably. I haven't read that far.
Have you been trying to
It's
capture
like,
me at some
you
point?
remind me of someone. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
goody.
Oh, what if this fic is just Todoroki going, I will capture the Avatar at some
Oh.
point? Maybe his uncle helping him out at some point. I don't know if he has an uncle, but that could be fun. Either way, I'll bookmark it.
Oh my god, I found a straight one. What did you
Like
say
the straight
last time?
beacon.
Like the straight beacon?
Like the straight beacon, the heterosexuals call for aid.
Oh no. Oh,
We don't have a sound effect for that yet.
Sadly, it's between the school bully, Bakugo, and the Uraraka, who is...
Oh, that's not okay.
Deku's most likely to be paired with.
Oh, it's called Who You Gonna Call.
It is called Who You Gonna Call. That's weird.
It's
Yeah.
not. There's nothing Ghostbusters in it though. Oh no, there's Ghost Hunters is in the
Ghost
tags.
Hunters.
Yeah. Bakugo
ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Bakugo ain't afraid of no ghosts. Seriously, he isn't. This idea of Uraraka's to check out some supposedly haunted building for their school project is stupid. Oh my Theon, thank you for this.
Yeah, that it's an OTP for me, but
Apparently
there
it's
are
a part of the
5,000
week.
people who disagree.
It's the Kachako Week 2019 Safe for Work entries. Yeah.
So they may well not smooch.
Well, they might smooch, but they're not going to shag.
They're not going to give each other a stern pounding.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Good.
Right.
Anyway.
I reckon they'll probably find some actual ghosts, and Bakugo being the sort of like, I don't believe in ghosts, is going to absolutely shit himself.
Yeah, that's usually how these things go.
And he's going to blow up the entire
He's going to jump
building
into her arms in like the damsel in distress pose, and she's going to have to carry him out.
I'm reading it.
This sort of angry explodey boy.
Yeah. I have one here. Does the name Bottom Bitches Bonanza ring any bells to you guys?
I feel as if that was part of a week that people would do, or a month of things, like a festival of
Well, this
writing.
is an author called Bottom Bitch.
Oh, okay.
And it's their bonanza.
Oh.
It's their 100 follower celebration.
All right.
And they've included some My Hero Academia characters in this, along with some other characters that we are familiar with. There's a big no TP for me though in here. I just saw the tag Booker DeWitt and Elizabeth as a relationship.
Whoa!
That's not okay.
From
Bioshock
Bioshock
Infinite.
Infinite. Wow.
Okay. I mean, you ship it on your first playthrough, then you get to the end and you realise,
find out
no,
they're related.
this is a mistake.
Yeah, that's
Don't
it.
ship them.
However, I have noticed that one of the fandoms is Fallout New Vegas.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I wonder
Fallout
which
4.
of the characters is going to be in that. Probably the one that looks like the Fallout character.
Oh, the ghoul. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Dappy? Not
No,
Dappy.
he's a villain with like...
I think this is just a super crossover, so I'm not sure it will tie to My Hero Academia that much. It looks like a mashup fic.
If is in there, then that's the guy who looks like the Fallout kid.
Yeah, where's the... it's...
Jack
Fallout
Kid,
Kid, the popular spin-off to Fallout Boy.
Yeah, that's it. It's sort of a trick like all subsequent Fallout games from this point. It's just basically like a Fallout Boy version of Guitar Hero.
It may as well be.
Because indie rock never changes.
Because I have a prototype crossover.
Ooh.
Here. This is the Abomination Quirk by the Plague Dragon.
Right.
It looks like it should be Plague, but it is spelt Plague, and I don't want to put words in anyone's mouth.
Yeah, okay.
So, he has been bullied since preschool for being quirkless, after all the doctor's reports showed an extra toe joint. So instead of getting all for one, he gets the power to create tentacles and liquefy and devour grown men in seconds.
Right, like you did in Prototype.
Like you do in Prototype.
Yeah. Oh, fair enough. Okay.
So the tags... I can hear the screams of thousands of yaoi fangirls screaming in anger, and it is glorious.
Nice.
There's also
here's...
body horror and shapeshifting and pedo hunting.
Yeah,
Bloody hell.
apparently pedo hunting is a fun thing to write, according to yet another one of the tags.
I can believe that.
Yeah, so there we go. It's basically...
I'm curious how many fics include pedo hunting.
It's fucking superhero Chris Hansen.
So pedo hunting doesn't show up in the additional tags when you fill it in and start searching.
Alright, okay.
House hunting does, though.
Well,
I'm
I suppose,
curious.
sort of a fluffy AU for characters.
There are 25 fics about house hunting.
Only 25?
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm only searching crossovers. Let me just set that back. There are 353 fics about house hunting.
Oh, wow, okay.
House hunting.
That sounds like a really fun, wholesome tangent. We should do this one day.
Yeah, house hunting. I suppose, 350 quid. We can make an episode out of that.
Yeah.
Do you know how middle-aged we all sound talking about house hunting as a good tag?
We could take the piss out of it.
Jesus.
What always bugs me in house hunting shows is how unrealistic their ideas are.
Oh,
yeah. As someone who has to sit down and watch a place in the sun with my
Yes. Yes.
Jenny and Peter have a budget of 3 cream eggs. They want to buy a entire tower, and it's shit like that.
100 grand. Good luck.
And then they'd end up with some shithole apartment.
Yeah.
With none of those things.
I'll tell you something though. A lot of the time, they have already bought the house or wherever they've gone before they even film it. So they're literally just going around places they've already been and just be like, oh yeah, this is what I think of it. And they go, yeah, I'll put... And then they go into the house they already live in and go, oh yeah, I like what they've done with the place. I like the furniture. Oh yeah, just the right size for us. And then they put an offer in on their own house. So
That's such a shame. I was kind of hoping that they'd tour the house that they bought, and then the sort of producers of the show made it their mission to find them a better one within the budget.
Oh god, that'd be a good show.
Could
I
you
think I'd watch that.
It's like fucking Jim Bowen on Bullseye coming out and going, let's have a look at what you could have won. Oh man.
Okay, let's get back to the facts. So, Grace, you've posted one here called That Time Ida Got Stuck in That Bathroom.
So basically, Idiot is on a train, or Ida is on a train, and he's your Mega Legs guy. He's the guy who's chaotic good. And
right, okay.
It is just him getting stuck in a bathroom. That's literally it, and it's by Aizawa Wears Crocs.
So you say that's it. This fic is 2,000 words long.
I know. It's brilliant.
It's 2,000 words of a man stuck in a toilet.
Yeah. In a train toilet especially.
Oh, that's even worse.
The bathroom is tiny, with barely enough room to move around freely. It's several carriages away from his seat. His phone is in his bag, the zips padlocked together, as is the proper safety precaution. Tenya is going to die alone in this bathroom of a train racing through the middle of Europe with nobody to know what happened to him.
Tenya is going to die.
This is the most relatable thing I've read in a long time.
Guys, it's part of a fucking series of works.
What?
Yeah, I was just about to say, I just searched...
What?
It's part of a series of works called Sometimes You Get Stuck in a Bathroom.
There are
and that's
40
okay.
fics in Sometimes You Get Stuck in a Bathroom and That's Okay. It's the...
Can I quickly read the tags?
Yes, absolutely.
Crack, Class 1A shenanigans, comedy. Maybe free from bathrooms are evil. You'll ever just be jarred. 19 top trumps, because why not? What?
So,
also, characters are boy train conductor. 1 10-cent coin.
Of 1 in brackets 1. The digit 10-cent coin.
more importantly, the 14 fics that are part of this series. First of all, they're written by different people, which is nuts.
Yeah.
Okay.
But also, it's all My Hero Academia characters.
It's all
getting
My Hero
stuck
Academia.
in a train toilet. There's one with All Might here. There's also All Might can fly. Why is he on a train?
Because what do you mean All Might? He uses his power up in under an hour.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Well, yeah, if he's going across Europe, I suppose having to recharge every hour would be really inconvenient.
The time Mina got stuck in a bathroom. Hisawa versus bathroom.
Yeah, there's loads. I love the tag in this one, though. It's Aizawa Shouter / his own misery.
Oh, bless him.
We'll have to do like a train toilet special and see if this is a thing.
No, we're not recording from a train toilet.
No, not recording from a train toilet.
Okay, fine.
Although, judging by some of my contacts, I could probably hook you up.
I don't want to. For one, I don't think we'd all fit in a train toilet.
Yeah.
And two, it'd be really inconvenient to record each of us inside a different train toilet.
And for anyone who needed the toilet, you just knock and
Yeah.
go, like, I'm busy, and then you
Do you
come
mind?
out
I'm recording a
and drug
podcast.
squad are wondering what the fuck we're doing in all the toilets.
Yeah, hello, welcome to the shipping forecast. I'm Grace and I'm on the 10:45 to Doncaster.
God.
We're not doing that. Just to
You
clarify, we're never recording from train toilets.
The
I tell
train
you what,
toilet
it is,
how
special.
much
it
you
is
want.
scary being stuck in a train toilet. Especially
Yeah.
when you can't open the fucking door and you know that there's either a queue of people outside and then your mum sees the queue, realises what happened, finds it funny and then starts singing, "Oh dear, what can the matter be? Gracie Wacy stuck in the lavatory." Do you not have any idea how mortifying the whole scenario
I
is?
don't, because that has never happened to me. But I suspect you know very well.
Oh, hello and welcome to the shitting forecast.
We're telling childhood embarrassment stories.
I call
About
it troll.
toilets.
I'm pretty sure I developed a very slight amount of claustrophobia. Honestly,
being
every
stuck
time I
in a
hop
train
on a train,
toilet.
I'm like, I'm not drinking any liquids before this journey. Just, God's sake.
Got a Portal one here.
Oh, what, sorry?
Portal.
Oh, yay. I like Portal. Or I did like
Midoriya
Portal.
Izuku, which is Deku's mum, I think.
Midoriya? Izuku?
Izuku.
I think that's your main guy.
No, it is him. It's him, yeah. He was alive since... Deku was alive since the birth of Quirks. Stuck in a testing facility by a sadistic AI. He's forced to go through test after test in the Aperture Science Chambers forever. That is until a rescue operation takes place.
An origin
And now he must
story.
re-enter a society he didn't belong to, with changes to his body that he never wanted.
That sounds dark as hell.
Yeah, that does sound
Yeah.
dark as hell. But then again, if you think about it, most of Portal
I'm curious what she did to him. She makes him a cyborg! Oh, that's awesome!
was. Hey! Link that shit.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
There's you getting excited, and I can't see what you're getting
Sorry.
excited about.
The fic is called Take My Brain or What Remains by Deathly Silence.
Oh, is that a reference to something?
I don't know.
Hang on.
Take My Brain or What Remains. It's a song
Oh,
called
it's a
Mother
song
Mother.
by Mother Mother, apparently.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah. Take my brain or what remains.
I will listen to it later.
I found the character Hawks. I'm guessing he turns into a bird.
What was the name?
Pardon?
Hawks.
Yes, he is a
Hawks.
pro-hero that's pretty much Hawkman.
Ah, right,
Um,
okay.
He's just got wings on his back.
Well, I found a fic where he keeps bringing Dabby shiny objects.
Bird
Because-
Brain Go Shiny.
Because birds love to give shiny things to people they
Hawks
love.
and Dowie. Oh,
So, yeah, it's just...
Dabby is a villain
yeah,
with
it's
the
just...
with the weird burn tissue on him.
Yeah, that's it. He's the one with no nose, isn't he?
mm-hmm.
Who's
Yeah.
been, sort of stitched up. But, yeah, there we go. So, yeah, apparently it's just a few chapters of Hawks bringing Dabby shiny objects, bless him.
Oh.
So, because he loves them so much. Well, it's 2 chapters so far. I'm guessing there's going to be more.
Hang on.
Maybe not, though, because the last time it was updated was the 28th of December 2019.
Ah.
So,
Yeah, it sounds like they've moved on to other things.
yeah, that's a shame.
think we should probably call it there because we have a lot of footage.
Yep, fair enough.
Hour and a half.
So yeah, how are we ending?
It's Grace's show.
What? Oh.
Yeah.
Yep, you're flying this thing.
Does that mean you're going to edit it too?
It
I'm
wasn't a
afraid
no.
not.
Oh, there we go. There's the no.
Shame. Worth a try. You still have to end it though. So what did we learn today? Let's do that.
What did we learn today?
Nick, what did you learn today? You're new to this fandom.
I learned that my immortal is still relevant.
Yeah.
Which I'm really happy about.
Mm-hmm.
I also learned a lot about a subject that I would not necessarily have learned about if I wasn't part of this podcast.
So we kind of jumped about a lot here, but I think Explosion Boy probably the most popular.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we've seen
definitely.
here. Followed closely, probably by All Might, I guess.
Oh, really? I found mostly it was Bakugo and Karishma, and then your main character, and surprisingly Idia, but mainly Ochako instead, I think. Yeah, a lot of Bakugo, definitely.
Yeah, he seems to be the most popular.
Yeah,
he's an edgelord that makes explosions. We should have seen that coming.
Well,
He's
yeah,
not
this
even
is it.
edgy, he's just a dick.
Yeah, he's the bad boy.
Yeah, he's the bad boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, everybody loves a bad boy.
Yeah.
The teacher is
So-
the goth uncle.
Yeah, I'd like goth uncles, so
Sleep
I'd be
deprived,
happy to see more of him.
hates kids,
As our-
teacher, goth uncle.
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, he loves cats, that teacher.
Good
Apparently.
Oh, there we go then. Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for listening. Join us next time. We're gonna read some of these fics, and I'm gonna feel bad for Nick because he still doesn't know any of these characters particularly well.
That's fine. I reckon I'm going to have a great time with my fic.
You're gonna read the train one, aren't you?
Nope, I'm not going to read the trade one. I'm going to read the My Immortal crossover.
Oh, of
Okay.
course.
I think we finished that, didn't we? That was pretty short.
I'm going to read it again.
Okay,
And there's nothing you can do to stop me.
fair enough. Well, good night.
Good night.
Good night.